welcoming back Robert Levy. He is with the BrandSpark Most Trusted Awards. We've got all these wonderful products here that the BrandSpark has decided and designated as the most trusted products. First off, let's talk about how you come to that conclusion.
So it's really the voice of the consumer. We do a survey of 65,000 Canadians coast to coast. We just give them the name of these categories in food, health and beauty, household, and kids. And we hear from them, and they write down and give us their response, and then we tabulate that, and we declare winners, and then where there's certain ties when there's no statistical difference. We had 131 categories, so we've dramatically expanded it this year, and these are some of the 131 winners.
Wow, that's a lot of categories, and you really brought in a lot of Canadians, 65,000.
Exactly,
That's
and
an
it's really
incredible
what
number.
they trust the most, because again, when we're looking for new products, it's nice to know, if you don't have a recommendation of a friend, this is the next best thing.
There
So
you
should
go.
we get started?
Yeah, let's do it.
So if we start with frozen fish, it's actually one of the top 10, and it's Highliner. And you might think it's because of the captain, but it's actually because of it's a reliable product,
Yeah.
great value. They've kept up with trends and also made their products healthier.
It's been around for so long.
It
I
is, but
remember
again,
a
none
kid
of these
growing up with
these
that.
brands have a blank check. They have to keep innovating.
Okay.
So, for example, mayonnaise. Who would think Hellmann's is still #1? You know, and they're the undisputed king when it comes to this. But again, they continuously innovate. But there's that unique taste and texture that Canadians love and crave.
So how do they innovate? They've got, oh, look, see, Hellmann's with olive oil.
Exactly.
They're incorporating that.
We know that that's a trend, and they've incorporated that, but not at the expense of taste.
And the price point is still, so for your best bang for your buck as well, they consider that.
Consistent pricing is a really important theme for Canadians, and it's one of the drivers of trust. And so Canadians notice, they're very value conscious, and they really pay attention to price.
All right, so we've gone from food and beverage now. What else?
So if we
are gonna
keep
do?
going, so Canadians love their dogs, and so Milk-Bone Dog
Little
Treat.
Snowflake, hi Snowflake. That's my dog.
That's your dog?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So I grew up with the dog on the cover here with the Boston Terrier.
Oh, right.
Again, it's about taste, but it doesn't upset their stomach.
Right.
Which is, again, important. Also, when it comes to baby, Similac, that was one of the key drivers, is that it didn't upset the baby's stomach. Poise is the winner for adult incontinence. So again, sometimes consumers have challenges, and again, they look to products to help them. And this one, again, it makes them feel confident because it's thin, it's reliable, and it works. So it's also important sometimes when you have some challenges. Revlon is the winner for lipstick. Stays on a long time, amazing colors. Mr. Clean for household cleaning. Again, continually reinventing, and here they're adding Febreze and just a lot of innovation.
Really?
And again, it's like you have Mr. Clean with you.
He's still there on the
He's still there. They haven't moved
front.
from that. Maple Leaf, an old standby for the whole family in terms of quality, affordability, and innovation. They've gone into the health trends as well. And again, it's really important that brands that respond and provide a lot of information to their consumers, that's another driver.
And another thing that we have to mention is the people that you've polled are not getting paid for this.
No.
You're not informing, you're not giving them sort of any
No,
incentive.
and
They're
the
just simply
companies haven't
stating
paid.
what they like.
Exactly. This is just what they like, and they have a chance to win. So it's really an honest assessment.
Okay, great.
And then moving along, baking, Robin Hood is the most trusted brand. Catelli for pasta, they've really gone into the health trends, and they've really innovated with that.
Yeah, they offer a good variety of different pastas like whole wheat, rainbow pasta.
Exactly, and they've added new ingredients like quinoa, etc.
Oh, they have? I didn't even know that.
They did, but you got to read the fine print sometimes.
Okay, that's great. Okay.
Reactant for allergy relief. We're actually finally getting into spring and summer, so that will start to become more important. Flintstones for children's vitamins. Again, we may have been reluctant as kids to take our vitamins, but they've innovated with gummies and different flavors. Similac for baby formula. Sally Hansen for nail polish.
You mentioned Similac, right? It's good on the baby's tummy.
Exactly.
It's not too tough on.
And it has the
tummy.
proper nutrients for the baby, and it doesn't react badly. And once you find something, you stick with it.
Yeah.
And then finally, children's toys. Fisher Price, educational, fun, long-lasting, and just a great brand.
Fisher Price has been around forever,
I know.
it seems, and they still continue to innovate, obviously, because parents are still going to Fisher Price.
You know
right?
what?
So
It's how we brought up our 3 boys, and it seems to have worked. So
I think that is fantastic. Well, you brought us all the brands. Thank you so much. We got through all of them.
We got through all of them, and again, if consumers want to see the rest of the list, BrandSparkMostTrusted.com, and we're also going to have more information about the drivers of trust from consumers' own words. Why is it that they trust these brands? And also, it helps keep marketers on their toes to keep making their brands better and earning the trust of Canadians every day.
Robert Levy, thank you so much. We're calling it the BrandSpark Most Trusted Awards, and here are some of the award winners. Thank you so much for stopping by. Really appreciate it. We'll bring you back another time soon, I'm sure.